I absolutely love how the sun flows in, and this just is so peaceful for me. Look at that, just flowing in. And if you can enjoy all of this, then naturally everyone's okay, everyone's health is okay. That is such a blessing. I was just tying my parna and I had this idea that there are some things that I'm largely believing in. Of course, social media has a part to play in it. But one of those is that life meets you at the level of your audacity. You might have seen that in videos, and I think it's true. Be audacious, ask more of the universe, ask freely. When I read The Secret back in the day, now I don't remember much of it, maybe I'll have a reread, but it said there's infinite abundance in the world, and that is something you need to fervently believe in. If I have a certain amount of followers, what's stopping the next guy from getting that amount of followers? If I have a certain real estate bank, what's stopping the next guy from getting 10 times as much, right? So there's infinite abundance, and we see evidence of that every single day. Look at the wealth of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and all of that. So you have to believe, firstly, that the universe will meet you at the level of your audacity. There's infinite abundance in the universe, and the universe is conspiring in your favor. Because to live life without these frameworks, or to live life and antithetical to these frameworks, it's just not going to be very easy. You'll still live a life. You'll still make maybe lots of money. That's not the point. But the point is, it won't be a very smooth journey. So why not make the journey very smooth? Why not reduce the speed breakers as much as possible? Have a smooth journey. And fourth, when life knocks you down, pull yourself back up. The knocking down is ordinary. Pulling yourself back up is extraordinary. And whoever comes for the level up weekend, we try to master this one thing out of all. How to pull myself back up if I've gone off routine, how to get back on routine. Because if you can do this, there's so much of life that you can master. Gabu, let's go. Gumia, gumia. Chalo. Gabu, don't eat leaves. Tad. Okay, so yeah, done with that walk. We'll have a breakfast now. But something I want to share. Yesterday, I was watching Roger Federer's documentary, 12 Final Days. And in that, the greats are meeting and he's going to retire. So Bjorn Borg is there, Djokovic, Nadal. Nadal hasn't arrived yet, Federer's there. And Djokovic goes to Federer, and they're all in suits and a white shirt with the top button opened. Djokovic says, "You have the wrong shirt on." And then Federer's like, "We all have different shirts. There's no dress code. So why do you say I have the wrong shirt on?" He's like, "No, but the way the seam is, you have a tuxedo shirt on and you're now wearing a tuxedo." And then Federer's like, "Oh my God." And then he calls his team and they give him a change of shirt. So that just tells you how they too are humans. They just focused on their art and became legendary, right? Which is very, very impressive. But if that happened to one of us, we'd be so embarrassed and we'd be like, "Damn, made a fool out of myself." So honestly, just don't care about the noise. You, be authentic. If you don't know one watch from the other, and if you dress inappropriately at some event, it's okay. No one remembers, and even if they do, they are unemployed. So you do you, and now it's breakfast time. Let's see what's for breakfast. That is something. Yo. Yes, please. Incredible. And we also have these chilas with tofu inside it. Tofu hai bhi isme? हाँ है. And coconut dip.
You didn't have to butcher the chila.
कोई नहीं, मैं खा लूँगा. Yumzers.
बाबू से अफसर बनाओ, बाबू से भी नहीं, आप गार्ड से कह सकते हो, गार्ड, चपरासी, स्वीपर, उससे करते करते ऊपर आए। इसलिए कि जो डायरेक्ट अफसर होता है उसे एक्सपीरियंस नहीं होता। माँ अभी किसी लड़की को सीधा किचन में जा खाना बना नहीं बना पाएगी। अगर उसने शुरू से काम थोड़ा थोड़ा, कभी चाय बनाई, कभी टोस्ट बनाया, कभी कुछ बनाया, सीखा, वो बनती है। लेकिन ऐसा होता है कि गलतियां वही करता है जो दौड़ता है और वो गिरता है। क्यों कहते हैं खरगोश और कछुआ? कछुआ हमेशा जीता है। क्यों जीता है कछुआ? क्योंकि उसके स्टेप छोटे होते हैं। खरगोश भागता तेज है, थकता भी है, फिर रोता है, फिर सोता है, फिर गिरता है, मरता है। इसलिए ना, मैं एक बापू से भी नहीं बना, मैं एक चपड़ासी से बना।
Looking very handsome, baby. चाबी लाऊं?
आप पहले बच्चों को अंदर करना पड़ेगा।
Okay. I like it. Look at that. चलो.
इसकी चाबी आप दो।
हाँ, पहले मैं निकालता हूँ. This 12-year-old baby, so strong. I love driving it to this day. Naturally, we struggle with the parts and all, but why let it go if it works so beautifully? Look at that interior, man. Solid. Okay, sab to pehli gal, let's ask ChatGPT for a pull workout. Yesterday I push kita si. So let's see what it says. Deadlift नहीं करने में. Lat pull down ज़रूर करूँगा. Seated cable row. And chest supported row. So these three for back. यार इतना लंबा workout ना दे. These three for back. Then I'll do easy curls, hammer curls. So pull day is pretty much a back day only. And I'll do face pulls also. ठीक है. Done. I avoid deadlifts, yeah. I can do rack pulls, that's fine. But I avoid deadlifts. So yeah, it's pretty much a back and biceps day, basically. Okay, so now let's discuss what's happening in the stock market. One setup that you need to master is the strong mover setup, Kuala McGee. We're going to discuss what a stage 2 is and how this setup is traded. So the next 2-3 minutes, we'll keep it very succinct. Unless you want a detailed video, will be incredibly helpful. I wish I saw this. Would have really helped me back in the day. So if you're watching this, pay attention and let's get into it. This is the 50-day moving average. The stock has been in an uptrend, and therefore this area is a certain, of course, stage 2. Reason is very simple. 90% of the time, the price is above 50 SMA. There are other rules as well, like a key resistance being violated, but that is satisfied in this case. Now, because it's a stage 2, we need to see if it's a good stage 2. This is a horrible stage 2 because it moves up and comes down, moves up and comes down, moves up and comes down, moves up and comes down. So this stock at best is a long-term investing stock. You can't pretty much make money in it. However, we see a difference because now it shoots up out of character. This is out of character. This needs to be noticed. It's not a normal move. It's a 50% move. And when this happens, naturally, you should take note. So far, what we saw that the stock moves up and comes down, moves up and comes down, moves up and comes down, moves up and completely comes down. But this time, it does not completely come down. Comes down very, very proportionately. If I measure this move, the counter trend, this is about a 12% move. So you see, you have a nice 40% move and a 12% pullback, which is completely fine. Now, the next thing you do is look for a sideways area. Looking for a sideways area becomes very easy on the bar charts. So let's quickly go on the bar charts, right? Now, if you see, all these closes are very close to one another. This close, this close, this close, and this close. So this is a range being formed, right? From where we have this breakout. So this becomes your entry. Then it again went sideways and then finally broke this range. And as of today, the stock is in a profit for us. We're getting a decent profit, and that's you trading the strong mover setup. Now, naturally, you might want to plot your averages. This is the 10 moving average. Should the stock close below the 10 moving average in the future, we would be getting out of it. So this way, what are you essentially doing? You're waiting for buyers to display their incredible strength, and then you're waiting for sellers to show weakness. And if those two are shown to you on the charts, only then you're taking a position out of a tight area. It's really simple. It's actually not that complicated. Does it work? In healthy markets, it works. Right now, India is not very healthy. This is United States. When India is unhealthy, this same setup will give you a lot of trouble. काम तो जरूर करता है, but environment भी थोड़ा जा देखना पैंदा है कि हो जाए environment है. You may be a very good swimmer, but if you're swimming in stormy waters, things are gonna be troublesome. Let me know what you think of this setup. It's a strong mover quality setup. Do you think it works? If you think it doesn't work, make a video about it. I would love to watch it. Let's all pretty much grow and enhance our knowledge. All right, prepping for the gym. I've added a vanilla pot. I'm gonna go for a standard lungo. So lungo is something between Americano and long black. No, sorry, espresso and long black. And yeah, yumzers. It smells amazing. And with this, I might actually have a Pinni. That's gonna be my pre-workout, and then push hard at the gym, heavyweight. That's basically the game plan, and hopefully build muscle. Ready, ho jao? You want coffee? Oh yeah, cafe quality for sure. Okay, and these Pinnis. These are Bapu she makes, so good. Man, this is unreal. You guys have to try this. I'm leaving Meshi Makes Instagram page in the description if you want to order. Okay then, headed to the gym. Positions in the market are running fine. Second half of the day I have 4 sessions. Consults, swing trading, consultations, clients, all of that. 4 sessions. So it's a busy evening. If you want to see more of my lifts in the gym, which in my opinion, my audience doesn't want to see. But if you want to see it, let me know. But thanks for watching. Thanks for excusing the inconsistency on YouTube. It's very high effort. And life has gotten very busy lately. So all my attention has been on trading and Instagram. But here we are with another video. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you all. My website is in the description below. And keep evolving and improving yourselves.